Hey guys, how's it hanging? I am Mike, and today I will be telling you all a little story about my car troubles. This story takes place spring of my junior year of high school. Me and two of my friends, Aaron Bartuska and Garrett Christina, shout out to you guys for being my friends. We had a sleepover at my house, and everything was going fine, you know? The usual sleepover things occurred. We ate pizza, watched movies, I'm sure. I don't really remember what we did, but it was like your typical stuff, like pillow fights and stuff. The next morning, we decided that we wanted to go shopping. We get into the cars and we're ready to go shopping. Me and Garrett are in my car. Aaron is in his like 1905, I don't even know, like Ford, what is that car called? Oh my God. Call Aaron.
Calling Aaron.
He ignored me. I gotta find out what the name of his car is. Ventra! It's called a Ford Ventra, I think. I have tea. I gotta get my tea. I am back. Okay, let me refocus. First, let me fix my... Okay, alright. Back to the story. It's morning time. We did the sleepover stuff. We're in my driveway and we are waiting to go. Aaron's like, I need to go back up that way to get home anyway, so like, let me take my car. Okay. So me and Garrett, we get into my car. I have a 2012 Buick Regal. I call her Claire. She is a good car. She is a fast car. Good fast car. Buick. Buy 'em. Aaron is driving in his like 1998 Ford Ventra. It's like this obnoxious, it's like Cookie Monster blue, this car. It's big old like mom minivan from the 90s. And it's blue. And mind you, this kid loves this car. He's obsessed with this old car, and like, it's awesome. You're a good kid, Aaron. But so, Aaron is in his car, and he like runs over like a pebble or something. His tire explodes, and this man runs off the side of the road. So me and Garrett, we have to turn all the way around. We get off an off ramp, we get back on an on ramp, you do your ramps. And we meet up with Aaron, and he's like, he popped his tire. It was as simple as that. Gosh, my hair just does not, work with me. Okay, so we get back to where Aaron is. We like make a big loop. I'm like, yo, do you have an extra tire that we can use? Like a spare that I could change for you or something. And he was like, yeah, it's in the trunk, but I don't know how to. And I was like, all right, I can do this. I'm a manly man. I can do big, strong, brave things, like drink tea. So I give it a shot. I'm like, all right, I'll try to do this. Get like the lift thing, you know? And I attach it to the car. I'm jacking up the car, and I get the car up, and I start unscrewing the bolts. And this tire that popped is like, it like disintegrated. It popped for no reason. Hit nothing. This car was ready to explode. This car was time bomb, and Aaron got very lucky. I tighten all the bolts, and I start to set the car down. And when I set the car down, all you hear is tss, and the freaking tire's flat. The spare tire is a flat tire. It done goofed. Now, we're stranded on the side of a highway, a major highway. 3 17-year-old kids trying to change a freaking tire, but they don't have a tire to change because the spare's broken. We call up a local tire shop. We have Aaron's parents pay for a new tire over the phone. I drive and I pick up this tire. I roll it over to my car because tires are big. So like, no. Drive back to Aaron and Garrett, who are sitting on the side of the road, like, who knows what they're doing, sitting on the side of the road. I get it out and I'm like, all right, round 2, we're doing this. I'm like, all hands on deck. So I take my shirt off and I'm looking good, you know, on the side of the road. There's a picture of that. It's somewhat, I start changing the tire again. I get it on. I put this tire on, and it's great, and it's wonderful. But wait, because like, I know what you're thinking. Mike, that's not a story. I mean, like, it's a story, but like, it's like, it seems incomplete. I feel like your struggles as a human weren't fully exemplified in this video. And I agree. That's because this video is not over. It's not done yet, because why would my car troubles end there? So fast forward, almost a year later, I'm getting a phone call. It's Aaron. Yo, just really quick. What kind of car was the blue car? A Chevy Venture?
I think. Yeah, blue minivan, Chevy Venture. Okay?
Okay, I'll talk to you later,
How's the
dude.
video going? How's the video going?
I'm recording it right now. Your voice is gonna be in it.
Oh, no way.
Say hi.
Hi.
Okay, so whatever his car was, who cares? Anyway, troubles aren't even remotely near over. So me, Aaron, and Garrett are just hanging out during lunch, and we're like, hey, what if we went to the beach tonight? It's a Friday. We're like, we're gonna go down to the beach. Aaron has an awesome beach house. Shout out to the Bartuskas for letting us use their beach house. You mad cool. All right, we're on our way down to the beach. Everything's going fine, and we're literally joking about how this incident with Aaron's car tire popping and me changing it twice in one day, we're joking about this in the car on the way down. And we get out of the car and we go into a Walmart to pick up some snacks for like the weekend to hang out. It's 4th of July weekend. So we get out of the car and we go into Walmart and we buy all these snacks. And we come out of the Walmart, put everything in my trunk, had my trunk open, put my keys in the trunk, had everything in the trunk, shut my trunk with my keys in the trunk, and my car's locked and I can't get to my freaking keys, the things I need to open the door. So like I called AAA. I'm a AAA member. Call them up and I'm like, hey, yo, I need a AAA. I need a AAA. And they're like, dude, we got you on the AAA. We have so many AAAs. And so, long story short, AAA sends a nice man by the name of, I believe it was Kevin. He was a locksmith. And so they're like, we're gonna send our guy, Kevin. He's a locksmith. And I was like, dude, that sounds awesome. It sounds like you're saving my butt here. I realized it's gonna cost money to get my car key made. And I don't have any money. I'm super broke at the time. I didn't even have a job. I quit my job for some reason. So I had no money and I needed to pay for this key somehow. So I'm stressing out and I call AAA back up and I'm like, hey, I don't have money, how is this gonna work? And they're like, well, they're gonna get there and they're gonna see if they need to cut a brand new key to get into your car, it's gonna be $350. And I'm like, what? And then they're also like, but if that doesn't work, we can just tow your car to a place. I'm like, no, that doesn't work either because I have me and my two friends who are supposed to be meeting my friend's parents for dinner down on the beach. And I was like, all right, we'll just figure out when they get here, when the AAAs get here. So the AAAs finally get there. My man, the myth, the legend, Kevin, I think your name was Kevin, shows up. And he shows up in this green worker truck thing, and it's A to Z key on the side. And it's just you can tell this man knows. He knows his keys. He's like, you Mike? I'm like, yeah, you Kevin? And he's like, I'm Kevin. I'm like, yo, Kevin, I really need your help. I need you to get into my car without having to cut a new key because I don't have the money for that. And he's like, no problem. So Kevin he takes the big pumpy thing, he slides it in my door and he's just pumping it. He's pumping this thing for all of 2 seconds. And he turns to me, he's like, yo, Mike, you like meatball subs? I'm like, I like meatball subs. And I'm like, yo, Aaron, Garrett, you like meatball subs? Aaron's a vegetarian, so he doesn't count. So Aaron was like, no, I don't like meatball subs. Garrett was like, yeah, I like meatball subs. So Kevin started talking about these meatball sub places, and then he started talking about this roller coaster. Meanwhile, he's still opening my car up, and it's literally 13 seconds in at this point. The whole meatball and roller coaster conversation was easily only 7 seconds. This guy was efficient. He knew what he was doing. So we are 30 seconds in the conversation now, talking about traffic patterns. And he's like, all right, you ready for this? And I was like, I am so ready for this. And he hits a button, my car alarm starts going off, but then I could get into my car and I have to pull down seats in the back of my car and by the grace of God, all thanks to my man Kevin, me, Aaron, and Garrett, we get in the car, we drive to the beach, we make it there in time for dinner, no less. And then we spend the night on the boardwalk talking to babes. That was my story, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like it 3 times and then have your friends like it and have their parents like it. Then share it on everything and comment about what you liked about it. And I still don't know how to end these things. I'm just